Turkey versus France. We're going back at it. And again, both these teams do punch their ticket to Sweden, but this is the best of three. Who is going to be crowned the kings of Europe? European champion will be decided right now. And as you can see, Turkey is in the red, France is in the white. Let's see who's going to basically be the king of the night. Let's go, baby. I can't wait.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Best of three as well. If you're just tuning in, remember, we've got France versus Turkey. Both teams already going to Sweden, but both teams have made it very, very clear that they want to be crowned champs of Europe. Of course, Tanzu has said he wants that fourth ring, that member mentality. He's going to be absolutely having the guys rearing and ready to go. Likewise, the French trying to beat the bully, as they put it, and really set themselves up psychologically for a massive boost ahead of the World Championship in Sweden. So far, a cagey affair. We got 50 seconds in and no points, Vince. This is going to be a title bout for the ages.
This right here is going to be insane. I'm telling you, be able to say that you are the king of Europe is something you got to be proud of. Shout out to the raid from ASP2K. This is beautiful. But the one thing I do know is this. This is going to be the most competitive games I think we're going to see throughout this season, just because of the revenge factor, all right? As I said before, with Europe having the most countries, and we needed 8 teams to be in the finals there, and you show up in Sweden, all right? The world finals first ever with 50,000 euros on the line. You have to find out who can be the top dog, so we needed 2 from the 26 teams. But, as you can see, a beautiful slam from France. These 2 teams have history, and they're trying to settle it today.
Absolutely, and a tight game so far, low scoring again. They just know each other so well, don't they, Vince? I mean, it really is like, yeah, brothers going up against each other, although there is absolutely no love lost between them. I really thought that the choice of the word bully was very telling. I mean, I get the feeling, and you know, I mean this with no disrespect whatsoever, based on just pure performances, as we see a gorgeous 3 there from Breaker to Beast, just based on historical performances and the emotional damage that's been done, that this Turkish team live rent-free in the minds of the French team, and until they get the win, you know, they're not going to be all that they can be. So that's what's at stake here, as Turkey drain a 3 of their own and take this 1-point lead right here. So I'm loving this. I love that this is a best of 3 again, as we see a gorgeous dunk by Mamba out in the paint right there. I love that this is happening ahead of Sweden, and there will be no impact on seeding. I saw that comment in chat. This is literally to crown the champions of Europe, which means a hell of a lot to both sets of players. Boom! Big dunk and one right there. Kato, the solution.
Kato the solution. I'm loving that new nickname. Also, shout out to our man from the Philippines, Dillo2K, saying, hey man, they think Turkey is going to take it 2-1. But this right here, there's a lot at stake, all right? In the sense of once you can see what you are capable of, because you got a lot of eyes watching. Right now, I'm just saying, NBA 2K League, I think they're watching. I just think they're watching. They're trying to see who can they probably pick and maybe bring over to them. Again, that's no definite. This is my speculation. But when you have this kind of competition and you have these 2 powerhouse teams going up, you have to make sure you have basically on your A game. Because I've always had that saying, you don't know who's really watching, because you can have an opportunity from a game like this. So I would play the best you can, because there could be more on the line than you think.
Oh, absolutely, Vince. And those 2K League scouts, great 3-pointer right there. Great full court pressure here from France as well, smothering defense. I mean, they're going to be paying attention to the mental aspect, the mental fortitude. What happens when every single game you play in the 2K League is like playing in a final, day in, day out? That's what they want to see, that you've got the mantle for that. And so that's why these games are massive. Plus, they want to be champs of Europe. Boom! Big dunk right there underneath Tanzu. Two-handed. And the lead is just one. Spot on analysis as always, Vince. And you and I just get to sit here and have a great time calling the game. We hope you're enjoying it in chat as well. And everything to play for here, as there will be one champion of Europe. and then both teams will be headed to Sweden. 𝙇𝙚𝙖 wide open, missed the three. What is going on there, Vince?
Man, it happens sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't fall, but right there, another missed three. And like you said, if everyone's having a good time, please fill out something called a survey. We still got a lot of prizes to give out. Hoodies, NBA 2K codes, and also an eFIBA basketball. Fill out the survey right now, going to be in the chat, and let us know how we're doing, what you want different. If we do have a season 3, what you want to change. We want your opinion. It's about the community. Again, fill out the survey that's going to be in the chat just right now. And as you can see, it is an amazing game so far, 11-12, just 31 seconds left in the first, and these teams are going at it. I love the representation of the nation because they're not going to stop.
Yeah, and look, 𝐼𝐸 already activated. We're seeing a couple of bricks both ends of the court right here. So a cagey affair so far, Vince. Uncharacteristic misses, but a lot of dunks in this one. As we see Mamba out, throw it down with authority right there. Gorgeous dunk. And of course, 𝐒𝐞𝐫 the problem activated. 𝐼𝐸 activated, trying to work that pick and roll. Boom! Dunk down low yet again. It's just been an exchange of big man dunks early on in this one.
Absolutely. Oh, nice little revenge on the other side. Now it's just basically a futuristic kind of game. Everyone's the Jetsons just flying around. And I love seeing a 3-point game. Now, France up by 3. And also, don't forget, we still have 2 other regions left for today. North and South America to see who's going to punch their ticket to go to your trip in Sweden as well. So don't go anywhere. But we still got 3 games right here in the Europe Finals. Fantastic rebound and putback by ex-Mamba, and France dominating this first game.
Oh, man. That was a putback, a little bit of nastiness on it right there. Still activated here. 𝐒𝐞𝐫 and 𝐼𝐸 banging home that 3. So dangerous, that quick little 1-2 on the wing right there. Really hard to defend. I mean, the French defense has been solid as a rock, but that's hard to stop. Here we come, Breaker to Beast, back the other end there. He's got those icy boots on. Ooh, nice little dunk down low. This might be the highest number of dunks we've seen in a game between these two, like potentially ever. So really interesting that they're both kind of switching up their tactic a little bit here, Vince. And again, they know each other so well. So it's to be expected somewhat that they have to adjust.
Yep, it's like a 90s all-star game. When all-star games was about taking the best players and being the best, it's not just about, I don't know, who's going to look pretty, who's going to put something fancy. Nah, I'm showing that the East is better than the West, or the West is better than the East. But break it up, Beast, as you can see with the nice little ice creams, crossing to the left, trying to survey the land, pulling up, nope, no pump fake. Hey, psych me out. Ex-Mamba out doing the handoff. Again, beautiful screen, but then a foul and stopping the transition. Right, seeing here coming after the inbounds play, Warnock's trying to find the point guard. Again, we had a great interview Breaking the Beast. I got to get the translation, but he said some amazing dimes. I heard a lot of merci beaucoup, was beautiful. All right, mid-range, going to the corner. Zinc going right to the top of the key, but couldn't get it. Great offensive rebound. Now turn her over to Kia.
Yeah, it was a wholesome interview right there. So yeah, great dunk. Climbing the ladder there, 𝙇𝙚𝙖. Gorgeous stuff. We got a tie ball game. There's just nothing between these two teams, Vince. This is the championship of Europe on the line here, guys. They are playing for the four-peat. If you are 𝙇𝙚𝙖 and Turkey and France trying to defeat the team that has had their number time and time again, the bully, they call them, and doing their absolute best in this one as we come down to 2.5 minutes left here in the second. Another miss from 𝙇𝙚𝙖. He's a little bit out of sync in this game so far, but a foul will slow things down at the other end.
Tied up game. This is getting me excited. I'm so excited. One of my favorite movies, Atlantis. Anyway, here's the thing right now. Let's see Breaker the Beast is going to see. It's going to show off a little bit. I like the change in the wear, but I see right now it's basically a 2-man game. Could not get up a good offensive rebound by the big fella. And one, baby. Count it and get to the line. Finish your breakfast, sir.
And Vince, just in case you're interested, bully in French is pronounced intimidateur. There we go. I love that. So Turkey are the intimidateurs, and they are finding out all about it again in this one, France, as we're tied up at 22 apiece. Turkey might need that on a t-shirt as well. If they get off the plane wearing Intimidator printed across their front, then hold on to your chair, Vince. That would be absolutely massive.
Yeah, it would be massive. And real quick, a little history, because in eFIBA Season 1, Turkey and France did go at it as the champions. And what happened was Turkey did come out on top 2-1. First game was 54-64. France took it. Turkey then took it 61-50. But then the last game, and we all know about that deadly Jam Boy 3, 57-54. So Turkey came out on top in style. Let's see if it's going to be the same thing here, because as you can see, it's a very nice game. And now just tying up with a beautiful lay from the beautiful red team.
So far, so good. As promised, as advertised in this one, Vince. 24 apiece. Skills on display. Breaker to Beast rattles that one out. Does not get the user-friendly roll. 𝐼𝐬 bringing the rock back up the court. Hands it off to 𝐶𝐞𝐫. Gives it back to 𝐼𝐬. Working that 1-2 punch. 𝐼𝐬 open for the three. Turkey 27, France 24.
Nice, nice, nice. Let's see who's going to be the hero. And Dello_2K saying, once again, it's the shooting guards of both teams that will be the deciding factor. I mean, you're kind of right. And a nice three-ball corner pocket. I mean, this right here is a heavyweight bout. Just haymaker after haymaker. Nobody's leveling up. I'm telling you, this is going to be a competitive game. They know they're going to Sweden, but they know right now this is about being a competitor. This is about proving I am the best. And if anyone's a true 2K player, anyone's a true baller, or about sports, you know that trumps all, showing you're the best. And that's not Mamba mentality.
Yeah, big time, Vincent. I think we both touched upon it earlier, but just to reiterate, all of the players on both squads have NBA 2K League ambitions. And the scouts are very interested in seeing, can you keep your head? The elation, the joy that you're feeling, knowing you're going to Sweden, but still a huge task here, which is to become champions of an entire continent. That's what's up for grabs. Can you focus? Can you perform? As we see good hustle, but a great turnover here from Turkey. Back the other end. Gorgeous dunk on a platter right there. And the Turkish have a 2-point lead.
Nice hustle and bustle with the fumble Ruski and a beautiful lay right there. Now, that's what I'm talking about, heart, putting the energy in. But let's see what France could do right now. They're trailing by 2 points, 1.3 seconds left. Did they get it up in time? Nope, could not finish it. And that concludes the first 2 quarters. And as you can see, either team's not letting up. And I'm loving this great breakdown. Mamba out, big fella, being real dominant. But on Turkey, well balanced. Everyone's on their way of maybe scoring durable figures. Now, 60 points going to the third quarter. It's all right, but these both teams can definitely average a lot more at the end. I mean, France around 75, 80 points, but Turkey can hit that 100 ball easily. But let's just see if this defense and offense are going to keep going as it is, because it's a very tight game.
I think, yeah, both teams would probably be happy enough with those shooting percentages, considering just, you know, how pestering these defenses are. But you see not a lot in it, and quite out of character for Mamba out to have the majority of the lion's share of points for the French team. But they did find him in the paint a lot. And obviously 5 out of 6 there, and all 5 of them were dunks and a couple of free throws. Good turnover here from Turkey. 𝐼𝐬 wide open from the scorer's bench right there. That was pretty to watch. A 5-point Turkish lead here in game 1. It's a best-of-3 series, guys. This is to crown a champion of Europe. And of course, the world is watching, and it means everything to the likes of Tanzu, the captains of these teams, all the players, with a gorgeous steal right there. Turkey smelling blood in the water and moving in for the chomp kill right here.
Yep, if you don't know, now you know, but I gotta repeat it once again. Representing Turkey is gonna be 𝐼𝐬, Jamboy, TR Tanzu 28, Love Battle, 𝐸𝐻, The Problem 40, and also for France, Breaker to Beats, 𝑋_ZYNX, Warnox, Destiny, GTD, and also Mamba out. Beautiful representation of their nation, and a nice little pocket being picked. Jamboy passing across court. Rennie getting a greenie with a beautiful 3.
gorgeous shots right there. A 10-point lead here for Turkey. Just pulling away here in the third. It's a heads-up timeout. 8-0 run here to begin the third quarter. The French just have to stop the flow a little bit here, get a bucket of their own, and then clamp up defensively. That's exactly what the doctor ordered here. Ooh, risk of an illegal screen right there. 𝙤𝙬𝙧𝙘𝐝, gorgeous little shot. He is their go-to man, and he can deliver like that every single time. Full court pressure. He's trying to get a sneaky steal right here, Vince. But Iran is a little long in the tooth for that. A veteran, very savvy. Oh, faked him out of his boots. Good dish right down to 𝐂𝐞𝐫. The problem, and a big dunk in the paint. Right on that Frenchman, and they'll be loving that.
Extending the lead right now to 10. And also, if you are just tuning in, this is eFIBA Season 2. 61 nations from all over the world were competing to go to Jönköping, Sweden. Yes, for a 50,000 euro prize pool. Also, if you like us, we want to see that follow button, or maybe that subscribe button. It's up to you in a beautiful 3 by France. Again, follow eFIBA Official on all social media accounts when it comes to TikTok, Instagram, X, or you know it as Twitter, and of course here on Twitch. Press that follow button as soon as you can. Let's grow this. Let's make this the biggest season ever, and let's keep breaking records like they did with the World Cup. And that's what FIBA is about, putting all nations together and competing at every sport possible. And right now with esports, we're making it bigger, better, and definitely in a good way, badder, because that's what we're doing. We got some bad men right here on this court competing to be champion of Europe.
Phenomenal quality of gameplay. Here's Mamba out, adds to his scoreline. Impressive stats so far for him. You're dead right, Vince. I mean, the quality has been phenomenal. The fact that the lucky loser bracket winner, Poland, who ultimately finished 13th place out of 26 after 3 game days, was able to come back and really give Spain a run for their money in game day number 5 in our finals. Was just indicative of how much quality there is in Europe. It's been fantastic to watch as we see Turkey drop in another bucket right there. The lead is 8. It is fragile, it is delicate, but they'll be thinking so far so good, and you can fully expect them to try to dominate the time of possession, control the clock in the fourth if they can get there with a lead. Of course, 𝙤𝙬𝙧𝙘𝐝 might have a thing or two to say about that.
1 or 2, maybe 3 things, all right? But let me see in the chat. Let me see Le Bleu. Let me see the Turkey flags. Where's Alper Beachin? Where's my man from Turkey? All right, I see a couple of raids, which is beautiful, but I want to see the passion. I want to get this crazy. And Jamboy again with the long range pop. This man's a hunter in the forest, always hitting his prey. I got to admit, that's a man deadly with a passion for the three-pointer.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. I mean, Poison Ivy, he is phenomenal. And to put it into perspective, Vince, they're up by 9 right now, and he's missed 2 wide open threes, which is to say that's a big part of their game plan, working those shots. France have shot well considering how much pressure they've been under, the hands in their face, even as you see their contested shots. Jamboy missed 2 wide open, literally like my weekends shots. As we see another nice bucket right there to push the 12-point lead. It's impressive stuff from Turkey here in this one. They look like they're in cruise control, Vince.
They're in cruise control, but right now, 𝙤𝙬𝙧𝙘𝐝 is not giving up. None of them are giving up when it comes to this beautiful French team. But you see Rennie with 1 million followers trying to cross, get some ankles. Jamboy again, now they're double teaming. This is basically beautiful practice. Getting prepped what's going to happen there in Sweden. But Rennie could not convert, and then the one only big fella getting the rebound. What's up, X-Mamba? What can you do when you come to the assist? But then a turnover here. Turkey trying to catch up, and 𝐂𝐞𝐫 the problem. Glided to the rim. A beautiful slam. A Gemma from the big fella.
Oh man, there was no stopping that dunk right there. Holy tamale. He hit like an asteroid the paint right there. Great dunk, a 14-point lead in this one. Under 10 seconds to play. We're into the bonus, so France are going to get a couple of easy points right here from 𝙤𝙬𝙧𝙘𝐝. But man, do they need some stops, and quick in this one, Vince, because Turkey are in the driver's seat. A 12-point lead already. 2 players activated, including their 2 best shooters. Jamboy and ran in a big dunk underneath again for 𝐒𝐞𝐫. The problem, it is going to be a really, really difficult fourth quarter here for the French, as they don't even start with the ball, Vince, down 14, and an activated 𝐸𝐴𝐻 with the rock.
Again, as you said, 𝙇𝙚𝙖 wants that fourth ring. Wide open three-ball corner pocket. Oh, baby. Stop, pop, and drop it. That's how you knock it down. 55-38. And also shout out to Rookie Y2K, Green for Baby, and Latina Gacha for the follows. Appreciate y'all supporting the channel.
Les Intimidateurs doing well as Mamba out gets another dunk. 16 points on the day for him, mate. And 7 of them have come in the form of dunks. 7 of those buckets right there. Impressive stuff, Vince. Full court pressure here from the French. Nearly forcing the 8-second violation there to get over the half-court line. And a smart timeout here from Turkey. 17 seconds left on the old shoddy clocky here, as we're going to see a long inbounds there. They had to get that over halfway. And here we go. So, 𝐒𝐞𝐫 the problem and 𝐸𝐴𝐻 both activated here, Vince. Breaker to Beast activated for France just at the right time as well. The deficit is a really large 15-point lead here, as we see a great rebound offensively out to 𝙇𝙚𝙖. Kicks it over to Jamboy. They are going to control this clock and really try to just choke out this game. Off balance three, Vince. Misses. They nearly got the offensive board. Here come the French at the other end, as we're going to see a, oh yeah, flagrant foul right there. They get the free throw and the inbound here. The lead is 14. The French have a mountain to climb right here. Kate Bush running up that hill, Vince.
Oh, run, run, run. But here's the thing. Someone saying E-Smoke saying 𝙇𝙚𝙖 got 6 steals already. The man has some sticky fingers. And right there, French knocking down that corner three. 11 points. Well, I actually want to see this. If you talk about that mountain to climb, 11 points is very possible with 3:30 left in NBA 2K. So I don't think they're out just yet, Chris.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, at this level, with this caliber of player, you're dead right, Vince. I mean, we could see 12 points in about 12 seconds there. But with this clock management that we're witnessing from the Turkish team, great quick transition bucket there. Warnos throwing it down at the other end, a 9-point game right now. It is going to be difficult. They need turnovers, and they need them fast, because Turkey are just going to wind this clock down. The full court pressure is great. Look at him taking away the easy pass lane over halfway right there. Had to get that pass off and did. 𝙇𝙚𝙖 in the corner. Good French defense, making him work for it. Jamboy trying to work his open shot, pulling up 20-footer, stroking it home, and an 11-point lead for Turkey. 2.5 to play in the fourth quarter.
Up, and they're definitely rocking out. 57-46. Let's see what the one and only 𝐒𝐿 can do. Oh, gets a little bit of a turnover. And you know, like I said, they're still battling out, and this is the best of 3. So there's going to be another game right after this to see who will be crowned the champion of Europe. European champions is on your way. And also, everyone that's been watching, shout out to all our co-streamers when it comes to Turkey, France, and all of the countries. Go to eFIBA.basketball if you're going to find out who they are. And also, you can become a co-streamer too. There's going to be a lot more games, and when we're in Sweden, we'll see what happens. We got to stream them. So again, go to eFIBA.basketball and sign up to be a co-streamer, and then you can represent your country just as all of us.
Ooh, working the ball around. Under 2 minutes now. 𝐒𝐞𝐫 looked like he was going to take a flamboyant fadeaway shot right there. 5 to shoot. Jamboy again from 20 feet. Misses. 𝐒𝐞𝐫 finding a fantastic rebound. They kick the ball back out. Just milking the clock for all it's worth here, Vince. They know the clock is their friend. 3 to shoot. Gotta have it. Infraction, probably an offensive 3-second violation right there. It will be a turnover. It is what it is. 96 seconds to play in this one. The mission nearly complete in game number 1 for Turkey, Vince. And honestly, it doesn't even look like they're broken a sweat, as Mamba out gets another dunk. His points in the paint, literally 18 points, 16 of them in the paint.
That's what I'm talking about. High percentage shots. get high percentage results. But as you see, Rennie trying to make sure he's still showing out he's one of the best guards in the game. But Jamboy, again, one of the best shooters that's ever been graced with his presence here in eFIBA both seasons. But then I think a charge? Oh, that's one of the first ones I've seen. That was beautiful.
Yeah, really great defensive effort right there from the French. 69 seconds to play in this one, and they need buckets, and they need them fast, Vince. It is not outside of the realm of possibility. 3 possessions at least left in this game, and when you got Breaker to Beast who can pull the trigger but miss the 3 right there, it becomes difficult but not impossible right here. But you know Turkey are going to control the clock. This is their tactic. I love the honesty from Tanzu that it was a tactic they went to in game and have now adopted for the remainder of the tournament, and it's worked brilliantly as we get a gorgeous, sneaky 2-handed dunk on the baseline right there, and that is crippling if you're the French. They do get a quick bucket at the other end, but now this 9 points is an absolute Everest-sized mountain to climb, Vince.
Well, we'll see. I mean, right now, you talk about time management again and again when it comes to Turkey team, and they understand it. And again, that's that basketball IQ. They know how to play together. They know how to basically use the game to your advantage, because at the end of the game, this is still basketball, the game we love. You know how many times people have been practicing to perfect every little nuances when it says understanding the right position. Oh, beautiful. Spin around mid-range. Understanding how many timeouts. It's all game of chess. It ain't checkers. And right here, this man on this team, which is the one and only Tanzu being the captain, is playing the game of checkers and trying to become champion of Europe.
Ooh, a nice 3 to finish things out there. But that is going to be a wrap, Vince. Game number 1 going to Turkey.